Hello and welcome back to Rosebud's Budgets. So if you're new here, a massive hello, thank you and welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much as well. Here today, we are going to be reallocating the money that we counted up a while ago. Unfortunately, I've just, been really busy. And so, let's get into it. So how is everybody? Little confession, we have spent a little bit of money out of this already. So a long time ago, we mentioned that we wanted to save up for something and it was going to cost us quite a lot of money. However, there was a massive sale. We left it. Normally, if we leave it, we lose out. But actually, this time, we managed to get it at even a better price. And because we signed up, we ended up getting another 8% off. So I am so happy. I can't let you know what it is yet. I have spoken to a few people, but can't let you know what that is. But I will do next year. And then my husband said, look, somebody is selling this. It is what we've wanted as well for a long time. And I just said to him, do you know what? We can treat ourselves. So he went and brought that. In here, they should have been £3,980. There is today £3,400. So that's a difference of about £580. So that's what I mean. One of the items that we purchased, my lordy, was a massive discount. It was amazing. And it's come and everything's fine. And I'm so looking forward to test things out and see how things go. So firstly, I just want to say it is really gloomy out there today. It is raining. We still have scaffolding up, which is blocking some of the light. And we are in for, we have had a weather warning of floods. Luckily, my mum's at the top of a hill, although the fire station's at the bottom of it. And luckily, we are kind of at top of the hill as well. But I did message my sister in jest and just say, well, you're at the bottom of the hill, so we'll send our water down to you. So we are going to reallocate this money. Now, this is going to go back to the bank. I just haven't had time to get it back to the bank, but I do have a safe in the house, so that is where it's been sat. And there's probably lots of ways we could reallocate it, but we're just going to go through. So I have also added some new stuff to my binders with the plan of this money is going to be allocated into the binders, and then starting Sunday, we will then be adding to the challenges that are in there, because there's no point me marking off a tracker of £400 or £300 or whatever. Might as well just start fresh. I have got this money from Teeny Tiny Tuesdays. It was £1,400 from Teeny Tiny Tuesdays, and the rest came from saving for 2026, saving for our future, saving for just for fun. And was there not one more, guys? I don't know. Maybe there was. So that's where all that money come from. If you're new here, that's why we have a lot of money. We haven't just magically accumulated it all. It's been over the last year that we have managed to save this amount. And although I'd love to wait until January to reset everything and restart, sometimes that's not how it works. And for us, we needed just to reset. We had a lot of decorations done in the house. Sorry, decorating and repairs done in the house. So that's took over our lives for this last couple of months. And a little update on that, some of our binders haven't got anything in, and we'll go through that as and when. But basically, my daughter needed a new bed, then she needed new flooring, curtains and everything like that. So we ended up taking out of appliances, we ended up taking out of home and some out of garden, because actually the 2 skips we ordered when we was clearing out, one of them was mainly garden stuff that we just stuffed in the garden that we got rid of. So you might see that our money has been depleted quite a bit. So let's get into it. Where are we going to stuff this money? We are going to stuff into here. Now, people might think, oh, well, why don't you just fully fund with all this money your month ahead? And unfortunately, that's not what I want to do. Each to their own. Everybody has different priorities. Everybody has different goals and things like that. So I'm just going to do it how I am. You will see new challenges. I'm not really going to go over them at the moment, but I will when I do my cash stuff in, because I'll be going through every single binder to add stuff into it on my cash stuff in. So it would just be easy like that. We're going to go to month ahead. And we're going to add £300. Now, I know there is 3,400 here, so I'm not going to take it out of here. What I have done is each envelope now has this dashboard in. Not dashboard. Placeholder. And normally I use this for money, which is fine. That's what I'm going to be doing as well. But I've put what the category is and then on the back how much we've got in it. So we are going to add 300 to here. So we are going to just put an add 300 and then we're going to put an equals. So that is going to be 1,400 in here. And I think that's how I'm going to do it for now. So it's not the traditional reallocation of putting loads of money in each envelope, because this is going to go back to the bank. So I have got a pen and paper next to me of the categories that we would like to stuff into. Grocery Boost isn't getting anything because we have just added the 300 into there, so that is fine. In the skip has returned because now I am going to actually do the one for my mum's house. So where are we going to go next? I think we'll go into this one. You will see some new categories, some old categories that have come back as well. And that is just because even though we've been doing this a couple of years, our priorities change, and things that we thought, oh, okay, we don't need a specific envelope for that because we stuff it weekly, we've now turned into yes we do. So for instance, pets. So I do have some sticky notes on these envelopes as well. It's just for me as I'm setting them up. I have gone through and added the dashes, the window dashes in here, and I am going to add all my decorations back on. So for instance, we were stuffing Pet Fund weekly, and then we have decided that we are still going to stuff it weekly, but it's going to go into its own pot to build up. And it's obviously going to take into account food, his birthday, vets and any medication, but we pay monthly at the minute for that. Groomers. Now, to be honest, we have paid for the next groomers because they wanted a deposit to book the next groomers, which is in January. So I ended up just paying it all there and then. We want to have a little emergency fund for him if there's any accidents, anything we need to pay, and then treats. So fur baby, we are going to add 200. So again, we are going to go to the back of here. And what I will do is I'll rub these bits off and move them up here. So we are going to add, did I say 200? And that obviously equals 200. I hope people can see that. And then what my plan is, we will then allocate that into a category once I've sorted that out. It's all a little bit work in progress. Clothes. Kids, I have decided to do it as clothing, fun and spending. So clothing because she's forever wanting something new, and fun because if then she says, oh, can I go here with my friends, we can do that, and then it gives her a little bit of spending as well. Just because we just had kids last time, and you know, again, we just change up how it works for us. So kids has nothing in it, as you will see, because again, she wanted some stuff for her bedroom. So we're going to put 200 in here, and that equals 200. I know there is trackers that you can get with like, oh gosh, what is it? Like a table on it, but I'm quite happy doing it like this. So you might see sneak peeks of the challenges that are coming up. School. So school it does have money, we know this. So school has 300, and within school we're going to be doing uniform, music lessons. Now in this money we currently have December's payment. We have to pay it by December the 15th, I think, for the next term. So I'm not too worried. We will then start building it back up. Trips, she's decided she's not going on the trip in January now. That was her choice. I think there's a few friends that aren't going, and she's been every single year, to be fair. So she decided she didn't want to go. So we don't have to pay for that, but we are going to just keep slowly drip feeding this for when trips come up. Last minute charity and gifts. So sometimes they do non-uniform days, sometimes they do charity days and things like that. So it will be nice just to have a bit of money in there. So we have, we are going to add 200. And that then is going to equal 500. So as you can see, some of these categories don't have anything in and some do. Mr. and Mrs. So I have put life insurance and funeral on here only because I need to work out where I'm actually going to put them, if that makes sense. So it was whether we keep it in here or we put it into like the future, the 10k, and that's what it is, and things like that. So yeah, but the main one for Mr. and Mrs. is our concert. So if you've been with me for a while, you will know that myself and my husband love Boys to Men, and we saw some tickets for the O2 come up for Boys to Men, and I was like, we're never going to see them again. Like, it's once in a lifetime, and we did book them. So I was, you know, explained that in one of my previous videos. So we booked them. Thank you to A Day Full of Budgets for like just giving me some advice and things. And yeah, we saved a pretty penny just by asking somebody their opinion first and how their experiences go and things like that. So we're going to put 300 into here. Now, this is because, let me just put 300. Because we actually took this category away, I'm sure. This is because we need to pay for like a hotel for the 2 nights, and, you know, food and things down there. We've got to travel down there as well because we're not going to drive. So yeah. Next, we have got well-being. So I will be putting money into here. I think I've put £200 there. Let me just check here. Okay, so we have changed it. And we are putting 100 into here. I don't know if that was, I need that much for this envelope, I'm not sure. But we are adding in sick days as well. So our well-being will cover things like days, sick days, you know, if we need an extra few tins of soup or whatever it is that kids like to eat when they're poorly, ice cream mainly, our health prescriptions and any other medications or anything like that. So let's just put 100 in here. And then what I will do is when I get to the end, oh, this one hasn't got one. And I haven't got one handy. So I'm just going to put £100 here. Let me just double check. Yes, this one actually hasn't got one of my placeholders. But there is definitely 100 going into here. Glasses. So my husband wears glasses. I wear glasses. And my last pair were like £300, £400. They were really expensive. And my husband does need some new glasses. So we are going to add into here. Now what I am going to do is this one hasn't got a placeholder either. So I need to make some more placeholders because I know I've run out. So for glasses, we're going to start off with 100. So we're going to put plus 100 and then obviously that equals 100. And for me, that means that I know we already have 100 and then we start this tracker and we'll work it out. This is Dingley Designs. I've tried to put a range of challenges from different people. We have, I still have some to put in, so I'm hoping I can utilise them for some other people. Family fund. We are not adding into our family fun this month. But anyway, that would be for like half terms, days out and eating out. So golf trips. I'll cross off the concert here because that is actually within the other one. So hobbies. If you remember, my husband, we booked him a golf trip on, I think it's a bank holiday in March or May. I want to say March, guys. So we'd paid all for like the hotel and everything. So we just need to, let's say, spending money and food money. So we are going to plus 200 into here. And we know then, oh, that means there's 200. We know then that we have the money here. There is a, oh, what do you call it? Like a brand that he wears for like golf and stuff. And they've got a massive sale on and he's got early access to it. How much did I put? 200. If need be, we might have to take a little bit out of here because he has said there's some things that he would like and they're at massive discount. Like, you know, like for Black Friday. So I don't know. But mainly that is for his golf trip. Happy Mail. We're not adding into this today, but we will be starting this. And this is for my Happy Mail. And I will be using my snail mail. So that is that binder. Celebrations we will add into. Again, guys, I will go through these binders on my weekly cash shuffling of exactly what's in them, what we've added, what we've taken out. So celebrations. This is for anybody else, basically. Anybody else's anniversary, anybody else's birthdays, other than, you know, the four people in my household and my doggy. We are just going to add 100 into here. And like I say, most of these have been depleted, which is fine because I've had the money there. Now, sometimes it's quite sad to see that a category has gone down massively or your savings have gone down. But we're saving for a reason. We're not saving, well, okay, we partly saved to build it all up, but we also saved to be prepared. So this year I have been massively prepared for birthdays. Like, I've not had to worry about anything. I've not had to think about it. It's just been, right, this birthday's coming up. We've got the money here. Now, my husband, he's had his money and he's bought a load of new stuff that he wanted. My son gave him a little bit of money as well because my son's older. And so he's done that. Now, I use my birthday money towards the concert tickets, to be honest. So we're going to add 100 in here. I think, yeah. So that boosts that out because the next birthday is January. But that would be the doggy, so it'll come out of Dog's birthday. And then the next one after that is, well, there is still some birthdays, but household birthdays, it'll be March. So, yeah. And then we have a random act of kindness and gift giving, and it is a Happy Mail one from Peachy's Budgets. So I want to start including this. So I have been doing some random act of kindness and some gifting of things. And I don't do it for, you know, oh, look at me. And some of them you won't know about because I've said, look, you do not have to share on social media and things, and they've chosen not to, which is absolutely fine. So yeah, I want to build this up and add into here. So let me see where we are on my list. We have done month ahead, glasses. We have done wellbeing, concerts, hobbies, schools, fur baby, kids, birthday, celebrations. So now we are going to go into, so this is again our car binder. So this one should be the home. And you'll see some new challenges in here, which I'm excited about, guys. So for home, we are going to add, so home is going to be for any repairs, any maintenance, to build up a certain amount for an insurance. And then we're going to split it into like each room of the house and then our pantry. And we're going to do this challenge here. And when we've completed this, it will be distributed between these other categories. And then we'll do it again probably, because actually I like the idea of the challenge. So house, we are going to add in £400. Again, it has nothing. So we're going to add 400, which equals 400. And that is because we have had to buy paint. We have had to buy carpets. We have had to buy so much these last couple of months. Appliances, I'm sure this has got nothing in. The appliances is now going to be appliances and technology. So we're going to add 400 into here today. Oops. Oh, I'm going to have to change that because that's going to annoy me. I've done the fours differently. So that's 400 going into there. And then garden, we are going to put some into here. Now, I have put 400 down for garden, but I don't think garden needs 400, if I'm being honest. This is just going to be like for garden bins, although we've got our own compost, so currently we don't need to pay for our bins. But if we want to use our garden waste bin, we have to pay each year, which is only a small amount. But actually we've got a compost big box thing at the bottom of the garden that my husband's built. We've got the sheds and the barbecues and the outhouses, and obviously any garden equipment, so miscellaneous stuff that would need for the garden. But realistically, I don't think we need 400 in there, although I still want that summer house because I decided not to go for that summer house before. And now we've brought some new stuff. It's like, well, actually we could do with another like area to be able to keep that in, to be able to use it so we can utilize it straight away instead of taking it in and out. Oh, I'm waffling, guys. I'll stick it in. I'll stick the 400 in. See, I've done the 4 differently there. Okay. So we're going to stick that in there anyway. And then carry on building it up. Because come summer, we really want to get onto the barbecues. We didn't really get much barbecues in this year, unfortunately. Right, so where are we at now? We have, I'll just quickly go through. So this one, what is this one? Oh, so this is for my niece and nephew. So I currently only have 2, let's say, baby niece and nephews. The rest are older, 14s and older. So, you know, this is for them to make memories, to put a bit away for them, because I'm actually having one of them tonight as well. So this one is any YouTube payment and side hustle money and things like that. I'm struggling how to work out my side hustle money, because technically it would be my shop, and I've still got to take off like postage and tax and things like that. So yeah, I've got to sort out that. Then this one is for holidays. Oh, we're actually going to add £500 into holiday. Now, I will change this out because there's too many challenges in here, but I have actually sorted a collection of my Saving at the Funfair box. So I haven't got the dash or anything like that, but this is what I'm going to use for holidays. I was using Sophia's boxes, but I don't think I've got any others. My friend has borrowed some as well, which is absolutely fine. So I'm going to do a couple of these challenges each time. And it's still very much up in the air at the moment whether we are going or not, just because of money. If you haven't seen one of my previous videos, I explained that we're going to be going down in money and it's uncertain to what yet and things like that. So it's not only that, it's obviously a big purchase, it's a big spend, and yeah. So holiday currently has £3,500 in it, and we're going to add £500, and then that's going to take it to £4,000. Now you think, oh Rose, that's a lot, but that will be technically 3 adults and 1 child, depending on what they class as a child. So yeah, and that is like Canada, it's not cheap. So I was going to use Sophia's challenges and my challenges as well, but currently I'm going to use mine because I have used Sophia's previously. So yeah, that's 500 going into there. Obviously, if it comes to the point where we're actually not going, then it will just get redistributed, or it might just get put straight into future or our save 7 with 7 dice. So this is a good staple. This is staying in here, and I will start it, I promise you. But the fact that it's there, it's staying here, it's not going anywhere. And this is for our wedding renewal vows in 2029. Then we have our Teeny Tiny Tuesdays, which I'll put a few of my minis in. We have this one that is empty at the moment, and it is going to have like a few seasonal ones, I think. I think that's going to be my game day binder, because I'm swapping up how I do my game days, guys. So I used to do one game day each week, but each one was different. Now I'm just going to be doing one game day, which is the same each week until they're completed and things like that. Then we move over to this one, which is, oh yeah, so these are Dilly Dally Budgets, beautiful envelopes. My best friend's going to make me some more envelopes, because I think I might start doing, even if it's 50 quid into each envelope or something, I might start doing something to, you know, build up for the next year. So she's going to do me a few envelopes. And then the last two are Christmas. And if you've seen my Christmas video, not Christmas video, my Happy Mail video, you'll know that that is from Budget Vlogger and Manifest My Budget. So I can't wait to start them. And then obviously this one here, because it's the white one that's got that in. And then this one is this year's. So this is just allocated how much we have for this year. So for instance, we have 300 in activities, 300 in gifting and things like that. So I am just going to check these numbers, guys, and I will be right back. Let's track them with you. So what did we say? We had £3,400, and actually that's gone really quickly. So we're going to minus 500 for the holiday. We're going to minus 400 for the garden, 400 for the house, 400 for appliances. Yep. I did just delete that one, hopefully. 100 for celebrations, 100 for birthdays, 200 for kids, 200 for fur baby, 100 for school. What was the others? 200 for hobbies. Concert was 300. Oh, wow. How do I amend that now, guys? Ooh. So 1, 2, 3, 4 minus equals. Oh my gosh, I'm making it even worse. See, this is why I don't do this on camera. I'm sure there was 800 left. Let's just work that out. 800, and it is minus 300 for the concert, minus 100 for wellness, 100 for glasses, and then 300 for month ahead. So yeah, we are perfectly fine. So that is redistributed 3,400, which looks like this, guys. This can get back to the bank and get it safe. And yeah, that is just from saving up here and there, having some fun Friday game days, some teeny tiny Tuesdays, and just enjoying saving money. So quickly before I go, I want to say a massive thank you so much for the support I've had on my recent launch. For me, I don't go by what everybody else has made or whatever everybody else has sold. I go by me, and I am so grateful for the orders that came in. I'm so grateful for everybody that shared, liked, commented, you know, encouraged me and everything throughout the sale. It's not all about, you know, just buying things. It's really nice to see a bit of everything. So yeah, that went really well for me. All orders should be out now. You should have received a tracking notification. And actually, I will say, I've been doing this, 10 months? And I've only made 2 errors. So yeah, and 2 errors were the times that somebody's ordered something twice, and yeah, even though I've checked multiple times, but both times they have been absolutely amazing. They've messaged me, we've sorted it out, and yeah, job done. So to be fair, being nearly 10 months in, that's quite an achievement in itself. So I've spoken about my daughter's room, that there's loads of stuff been done for that. I want to say I do not envy everybody who does an advent calendar. Like, gosh, you need a medal. Obviously we've got Budget and Bloom and So's Budget in Life, but then you've also got, they're the 2 that I've purchased, and then I purchased the box, not a box, from Bethany Budgets. But also you've got Dingley Designs, you have Studio Budgets, Rainbow Budgets and Plans. If there is anybody else out there that does the advents, I do apologise if I haven't said you. It's just, yeah, there's so many out there, and the work that goes into them and the effort. I have received this beautiful thing in the post, and that is from Budget and Bloom Designs. Now, oh my gosh, it is cram-packed with stuff. It is beautifully wrapped. It is lovely. Obviously there's a few things that I can see because, you know, not everything's wrapped, but what I can't see, oh, I'm so tempted to open it. And I was speaking with a fellow budgeter. They've received theirs too, and they're going to be doing an unboxing of it, and I'm just so jealous because I will be using the products from the 3 boxes I've got to receive this year for adding into my binders as well. So obviously I'm trying to leave some categories free so I can add some bits in. I'm waiting on Sophia's, and I just can't wait to do Advent again this year. I'm looking so forward to doing one from Sophia this year and one from Budget and Bloom Designs. So yeah, I did receive some happy mail from Soph's Budgeting Life as well. Let me just grab that. Where is it? Okay, I've got one. Here it is. So this is from Soph's Budgeting Life. I purchased Ladies in Leopard. I just thought it was so cute. Let's have a look, because I think it's a set of 3. So you've got Flower Power, roll and save. Roll the dice of your choosing and save the amount shown whilst marking it in the box. So I could use 100 side dice, I can use 20 side dice, you know, 6-sided dice, and you just roll and save, and I just love the images. And then we have Ice Cream Lover, and it is mark off each ice cream as you save, saves 55, so that's a good saver. And then we have Rockstar, save a note. Save any note of your choosing, for example, 5, 10, 20, mark off a white key from the keyboard above and save that denomination each time. Wow, that's going to be a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if you choose like 10, that's 150. Good, I love that. So yeah, that is that one. And then let's see. I remember what I ordered. Well, I definitely remembered what went out of stock. So I put everything in my basket ready to check out. And I forgot to check out. So I went to check out the next day and wondered why it would not let me check out at all. And it was because one of the items were out of stock. Now, I do have to say, So Spudging Live kindly gifted me that. So I will let you know. Now, I believe this one is a freebie. So this is Miss Leopard print. I thought it said pants. Fierce, focused, financially fabulous. And then you do each star and you can write it up there, and then you just save the stars there, which is absolutely cute. Or was it this one that was the freebie? Cute Christmas era, and then it's 15s, 10s and 5s, and it's got some cute little Christmas love hearts. It might have been that one that was the freebie, and that's one that I've purchased. I know I definitely purchased this one. I do a good thing called What I Want, and it's a scratch off. Stay Wild. This I've been looking at for ages and always been tempted by something else. But I absolutely love the little hair on the ducks. They're so cute. Stay Wild, and it saves 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, 60. Just stay at the top rows. Come on. So that is that. And I could not get these, guys, honestly. So if I just bring this in, I have decided for my spending challenges, I am going to be doing So Spudging Live's scratch-offs. I might be able to do a couple a week. I don't know. Not a couple of challenges a week. A couple of scratch-offs a week. So this will take me all year. But I have got the Crystal Lover. And it saves 50. And the double-sided as well. I've got the Beans that saves 75. I mean, I could put this in the doggy one. Double-sided. Nomi's Where the Heart Is. I just loved it. I love little Nomi gunk people. They're just so cute. Again, double-sided. And then Angel. So I had put this in my basket and it had gone out of stock. So she kind of did gift this to me. Now, I have that to go along with all of these. So this is one that we got in the Fairy Garden box, which I haven't started. I have lent it to my friend to do because she really wanted to get the box and she couldn't get the box. So I let her borrow it, but she told me to keep the scratch off. This one saves, let's have a look, 40. Then we have Moonlight Magic, saves 70. We have the Cosmic Carrot Chaser, and that saves Sophia. How much does it save? Oh, let me have a look. Oh, 50. Then we have the Hoppy one, that saves 60. We have So Spudging Live, the Strong Mama, saves 45. The Night Owl saves 70. Love, stunning. Antisocial Butterfly saves 50. The Good Witch saves 100, so that might be the highest one out there. Apologies, guys. I just had to stop because my husband decided to turn on the car, and I was like, what are you doing? Apparently, because it's raining, my son would like him to go and pick him up. So, yeah, that's where he's going, but he didn't think to, like, just quietly let me know. So I had to stop filming, so I don't know where I was at. But the Antlered Guide is save 75. And then we've got Mermaid Live 65. I love this one. Absolutely love it. Stunning. The Witch saves 55. And then the Smut Reader saves 45. There is the Queen of Halloween, and that saves 45. There is Bite Me, that saves 65, and then there is this beautiful one that says you got this, and it saves 75. So I think the decent amounts, especially for scratch offs. Now, anybody who's watched my channel for a while will know that I was always anti scratch off. I used to hate them, and now actually I love them. So yeah, that is that, and I will just show you one little bit more happy mail, and I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has supported me throughout my journey. And yeah, so Little Moon Budgets did a random act of kindness. There's been quite a few random acts of kindness going around, which is beautiful, and I just love like nominating people. It could be somebody that's you know, made my day that day, or somebody that's touched my heart in some way. It could be anything. So yeah, I love their random acts of kindness. But I actually won one of the, she did two, and I did one, and I said thank you to her, and bless her, she was so lovely, and she just said, in the nicest way. I can't remember the exact words. So these aren't the specific words or anything. But she was basically like, oh, wow, you need to thank all the people that have nominated you. So, yeah, I agree. 100%. Thank you so much. There was apparently a lot of people. I don't like to put a lot of negativity out there, and I was going through quite a difficult time, and in one of my videos I do speak about it very briefly, but you know, that's what it is, and I've moved on. But it was really nice. So it just says, Rose, keep being yourself, your amazing self, Abby and Little Moon. I just love it, Abby and Little Moon. And let's see, because she did message me. One, do I still live at my address that I do at? And I was like, yeah, I can't afford to move. And then the other one was, she'll have to go through her Etsy and see what I've ordered from her before, because I do have a lot of stuff from Abby's shop, and one of my binders will be bringing that in. And I think what I'm going to be doing is, for my game days, I'm going to do like collections of things. So let's have a look. Let me just make sure that I've took everything out. And we have Mini Moon. Mini Moon saves 20, so it's perfect for Teeny Tiny Tuesdays, for my Teeny Tiny Tuesdays. We have, I saw this when she was releasing it. Stick-on earrings, 100% remember these. Each pair is £5, so you could do, each pair is £5. We can do what you want, change it to your budget, so that's cute. Then we have, what's this one? Did you get there in time to see the musical adventure? Yes is 5, and if it was sold out, it'd be 10. So if you didn't, or you did, so that's a good little scratch off. These are cute, and that is really good quality there. I mean, all the stuff is, to be fair. Little Moon Land Day 2. Now, I didn't buy Little Moon Land 2 because I had one and I haven't finished one. But yeah, I don't know if she'll have any more here. So it saved the ticket number 0 equals 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Wow. And then obviously that'll be 15 and that'll be 15 there. So yeah, that is cute. And then we have Superhero Encounter. And this is a scratch off too. So gosh knows what's going to be under there. We have PIM menu. So explore the menu of large and small size foods. 5, 10s, 15s, 20s. Yeah. So that is that. And then this one, dude. Now I did see this. I absolutely love it. Each fish is and each turtle is. Totally. Dude. Love, love, love it. Thank you so much, Abby. Actually, saying that, I do have, where is it? Just to prove that I'm not making this up. This one. I do have, in this one, a whole envelope full of challenges that I'm going to be doing for my little niece and nephew in here from Little Moon Budgets. So yeah, they will more than likely be added into there, which will be fun. So guys, I am waffling. A massive thank you to everybody again that supports me, that nominated me, and I've had so many messages recently just, you know, showing the support, saying thank you for, you know, me speaking out. People don't like to, and it wasn't me bad-mouthing anybody. It was just saying how I feel. And it was just allowing people to feel validated that actually, yes, it's okay to feel like that. And we should speak about these things more. And yeah, so that is that. I'm going to go on my Sunday video. If you want to find out one exciting thing that's coming, hopefully in January or February, please watch that video on Sunday. I have not recorded it yet, but I know that I'm going to add in a sneaky few bits of information about something that will be starting from next year. So guys, thank you so much for joining me to reallocate £3,400 because we dipped into it. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.